Shane Plummer. Haven't done this in a long time. Decided to do a Modena Moment on something I thought was pretty neat, and maybe somebody could learn something from it too. It's been a long time since I've done this, well over a year. I'm no longer a National Modena Club officer, but I'll pass that baton on to our new officers. I appreciate their service and I support them. But I'll pass off this YouTube channel to them. I have this old red cock that I wanted to show you. He's a 2015 and still fertile 9 years later. Just want to go over a couple of tips. So this is him here. He's a red cock sitting on the nest. I want to prove it. That is a 2015 band. See, I've got to focus here. Yep, 2015. Oh, that's his number. Sorry, where is it? There it is, 2015. Amazing. But as you can see, he's an old bugger. Constantly have to battle his eyes, keeping the feathers out of his eyes, keep his feet clean, keep his vent clean. But as 9 years old, still fertiling eggs, pretty amazing. This is a new mate for him. She's a 2019. I still have his other hen that he was mated to for the last 3 years, but I wanted to switch things up. This is a really nice bronze hen. But their first 2 rounds this year were infertile, and I'm going to show you what I do to try to help kickstart him. But that's what he looks like. I'm pretty proud of him. One thing I like to do, this is actually a son of that red cock. He's a really nice bronze cock. I make them raise young. Okay, so like he's feeding his own. If I'm getting infertile eggs, can't switch this camera around. If I'm getting infertile eggs, I make sure that I either, if you have homers, great. If not, make sure you put either fertile eggs at the same timing, or take 4-day, 5-day, week-old babies and actually put them under that pair that has the infertile eggs close to the timing that they would be hatching, to try to kickstart some things. I think supplements are great. I think nutrition is important, but they cannot replace things like proper ventilation. They cannot replace things like correct animal husbandry, making sure that the birds' vents are clean and their eyes are trimmed, they can see. Proper copulation can happen, like I said, with the vents. Plenty of loft space. That Modenas are more territorial, aggressive. But I don't care if it's homers or other breeds. If they don't feel comfortable in their area, in their nest box, in their nest, you're gonna have problems. So make sure you allow them to feed and rear young. I believe it'll kickstart hormones far better than any. I'm not gonna knock on anything. Far better than anything that you think you can buy at the store. Just the little things, attention to detail will help. There's a couple more pair. I do use pumpers. These birds did not time out to be able to use pumpers, so this is their own young, their own babies, both pairs. As you can see, they do a great job. Trim their eyes, trim their vents. Try to make sure you keep them clean. This is, proper record keeping is going to really help you. Just to give you some ideas, I have a nest box here. If I've switched anything or moved babies underneath the pair, I make sure I do that. Band numbers, dates they're laid, whether the eggs were fertile or not, dates they're going to hatch, babies that came about, band numbers, colors. I keep track of how many times they had, you know, fertile rounds, infertile rounds. Make sure you keep records. I then go take this information, log it into my computer. I can then kind of extrapolate which pairs are working. You know, I have one pair here. You know, I went 3 rounds in a row with that hen, and time to break up. So he just got a new hen. I'm gonna then switch this hen with a different cock. You know, try to see what the problem was. But do keep records. You're gonna need them. Hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully we can get some more of these videos going in the club. Lots of information out there, lots of people that have success, people that are frustrated with different things. You know, Modenas certainly aren't the easiest breed as far as that you can raise in the pigeon fancy, but again, for me, it's very, very rewarding. I love how competitive it is and the competition side of things, to see if I'm doing a good job as a breeder. That's really what my passion is breeding animals. But I wish you luck. Hopefully this was of help to somebody, and hopefully we'll bring you more content soon. Thanks.